Welcome back. Today we take a look at the Vivo V25 Pro smartphone. The V25 Pro comes with a 6.56-inch Full HD AMOLED screen and weighs 190 grams. Powered by the Mediatek Dimensity 1003, it comes with 12GB plus 256GB of RAM plus ROM. It has a battery of 4830 mAh and supports 66 watts of quick charge. There are 4 cameras. The front camera is a 32-megapixel camera. The rear consists of a 64-megapixel, a 8-megapixel wide camera, and a 2-megapixel macro camera. The camera can shoot up to 4K 30 frames per second in standard stabilisation or in 1080p at 30 frames per second using ultra stabilisation. The phone supports all the 5G, SA and NSA bands used in Singapore. In this section, we compare the photos taken using the V25 Pro versus the Pixel 7 Pro. As you can see from the photos, in comparison, both V25 Pro and Pixel 7 Pro take excellent shots. The colors are cooler on the V25 Pro and the colors are less saturated than the Pixel 7 Pro. As for night shots, taken in almost total darkness, the V25 Pro had difficulty focusing onto the object. Images are also noisier than the Pixel 7 Pro. In this section, we test out the video recording on the rear and the front camera. As for the rear camera, image stabilization is not supported at 4K 60 frames per second on the V25 Pro. Video shot in 4K 60 without stabilization is a bit shaky, but generally the details are maintained. With 4K 30 frames per second stabilization turned on, the video is very steady, but we do see a bit of jitters.
On the Vivo V25 Pro. Now we are shooting
in 1080p 60 frames per second with stabilization and 1080p 30 frames per second with ultra stabilization turned on, both give the best results.
Now we are shooting HD 30 frames per second, stabilization turned on, with ultra stabilization turned on.
The front camera is only capable of recording in 1080p 30 frames per second. Both cameras are unable to handle sudden change in lighting. The videos end up with sudden bursts of light. In comparison, the color composition on the V25 Pro looks more natural, but details are lost. In our week of testing the Vivo V25 Pro, we didn't face any major issues with the phone. In fact, this mid-ranger is quite responsive and is on par with other mid-range phones like the Oppo Reno8 Pro, based on the Dimensity 120 or the Snapdragon 865 older series of phones. In fact, the V25 Pro runs cooler than phones powered by the Qualcomm 8 Gen 1. In terms of design, the Vivo V25 is pretty slim and carved out to shine with the backplate changing colors when it's exposed to UV light. The main camera takes good pictures in dark environments, but not in total darkness. The camera has difficulty focusing in dark environments. It will take up to 2 seconds to take a shot. In HD video recording, in 30 frames or 60 frames per second, the stabilization is impressive. Unfortunately, stabilization modes are not supported in 4K mode. The Super Night mode in video recording also brightens up the night video shots. As for 5G compatibility, we have tested this phone with the 01 5G NSA network. It works well and it should work with other networks too. In conclusion, I think V25 Pro is an all-rounded phone and is suitable for vlogging or photography in dim environments. Currently, the V25 Pro is priced at Singapore dollars 849 at online stores. I hope you guys like this video. Please remember to subscribe to the channel and share out this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.